Alright, good people of the internet. So after a 3-month break, today, guys, March the 9th of 2019, DuckTales did make its uh, re- return to the airwaves with a special solo Della Duck episode, guys, and it 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 basically tells the story of what Dallas had to endure um the the during the 10-year aftermath of her crash. And guys, this episode, uh, 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 although it did not feature any other characters other than Della Dog, Marmite, which I'll get to in a minute, and a couple of so citizens of the hidden city within the moon. It was still actually very enjoyable. So the episode opens with Della attempting to fulfill her dream of landing on the moon, but Uncle Scrooge basically begs her to go back because she's caught in the middle of this very unstable cosmic storm. But it unfortunately jams Della's uh, c- communications with Uncle Scrooge's base back on Earth, and because of the cosmic storm, that's what actually makes Della crash land, and and basically one day after the crash occurred, she basically woke back up, found that her helmet was cracked, but luckily found this gum made by Gyro Gear Loose, which it is actually called Oxy Chew, guys. But I just want to clarify something. This is not meant to be confused with the opioid oxycodone. What Oxy Chew is basically this gum that allows somebody to breathe in space simply by chewing this horrible black black licorice gum. And basically uh, also because part of a part of the wreck ship fell on one of Della's legs. She basically had to make sort of a make, makeshift metal prosthetic, and a- a- and it basically chronicles her misfortunes of getting so close to be able to rebuild the ship and finally go back to Earth to be with Huey, Dewey, and Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Donald and Uncle Scrooge. But then this creature, only known as the Marmite throughout the episode, continues to attack Della and her ship with this sort of acid-like substance that it releases from its mouth, and because of this, guys, that all of Della's attempts to I, I, either seek help from courtesy of an SOS to Earth, uh, to uh, to actually fully repairing her ship and almost getting it to launch before realizing that Gyro designed the plane the rocket ship to only run on gold. But it doesn't matter because Della discovers that obviously, guys, no gold on the moon, and because of the many run-ins that she's had with the Marmite, who we find out later was only attacking Della's ship to try and find some source of metal to feed its young child. But because of all the run-ins she had with this creature, she actually missed out on every single rescue operation that had been ordered to be carried out by Uncle Scrooge throughout the 10 years that Della's been absent from Earth. And throughout the entirety of the episode, guys, Della sort of keeps this video diary sort of documenting the fact that she originally tried to send a distress signal to Earth, but because the ship was so damaged, that was not physically possible. And she also kind of keeps the video diary to sort of send messages to her three boys, obviously being Huey, Dewey, and Louie, who at the time she set off for the moon, guys, what hadn't come out of their exit. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the entirety of the episode.